Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think I'll have to listen, because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right. When you came to me, oh I knew it's you, yeah, boy.
Hey family, how's everybody doing? Welcome. Come right on in, you guys. It is Monday. Happy Monday to you guys. Today we're live on Petition and YouTube. I will start doing the TikTok live. You guys, you know we've been eligible to do the lives whenever. We just haven't been over there in a while. But I kind of like these two channels. They do pretty good. And when we want to talk about stuff, I had a lot going on today, and but I do want to talk about the Shanquella case and the Tyrese case and the Cody Bixby case. You guys know about Cody Bixby. Biden is trying to ban TikTok. Why is Biden trying to ban that? And I see the Moz is in the building. Moz is always in the building. If you're over here on YouTube and you see them and they are in blue, they are the Moz. They're for you. They'll help you to guide you through the live. If you don't know what you're doing or you say something out of bounds, they're just going to just tell you really nice, you know. They greet you first. They be like, hey, hi, how you doing? And then if you do something that you're not supposed to do to get us in trouble or get us in fights with other channel, they'll ask you to retract it. If you don't retract it, then they will retract it themselves. So Moz are our security. We have Sanja Watts. We have Woke the God in here. We have Soldier Girl. We have Freddie. We have Tina Powers in the building. And I thought Lisa Taylor was a mod over here. Brown Sugar's in the building. Brown Sugar. I thought Lisa Taylor was a mod over here too. Lisa Taylor's in both channels. I guess she's on the other channel, which we've got our after hours. We haven't been on the after hours in a while, but it's all right. Yes, we've got Tina Powers in the building, letting everybody know that Corey Bixby will be going to court March the 31st, but he's only going to court for the findings of his psychological evaluation. So, I mean, some people are waiting to hear. I mean, we already know something wrong with him, but I mean, it wasn't nothing wrong with him when he took the baby out. Allegedly, he took the baby out. Let me say it like that. Allegedly, he took the baby out. We don't know. We just know that we cannot find Cody Bixby. He's been missing ever since, I think it was, what was it? October, November, December the 31st. I think it was December 31st. I'm not for sure. Somebody let me know. Or that's when he was called in missing, and they ain't found the baby yet. But when was it when the baby was missing? January the 31st. January the 31st is when he called in. Thank you, Monica. Monica's in the house. She said January, SP, January. Yeah. They called this baby missing. Baby had a birthday. They didn't have nothing for the baby on the birthday. Didn't even have a birthday cake. But he was like, this baby just now missing. No, the baby been missing. Okay, I'm just going to let y'all know. Cole done ran up in here. How you doing, Cole? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Passion B is in the building. So we're going to talk about Shanquella case a little bit more, you guys, because I'll be having to get off of here. We can't be having no 2-hour lives. Y'all be wanting to get in there. And I'm happy when I see you come in the building. I say, well, let them talk a little bit. You know, some people has called me and said, you know, they have learned some things from what other people is thinking. They never thought of certain things that way on the Shanquella Robinson case. I'm going to tell you what I heard over the weekend. It's not good news, but I mean, news is news, you know. Usually when you don't hear no news, that's better than the news that you hear. First of all, on the Shanquella Robinson case, I heard it's more than likely that they're going to extradite these people. And that is why you have Benjamin Crump fighting real hard to get jurisdiction here in the United States. Now, I don't know how that jurisdiction in the United States work. But Benjamin Crump has been doing a magnificent job all across the board with the Tyrese case in Memphis, you know. And now he's got 2 other cases, Rashid case. You know, they beat that boy while he was in jail. There was a baby. All right, we got a core in the house. We got a core. Amari, I always wait to be that 5th core. She knows she get those extra fan noise and she levels us up. And she has been first time in 3 months. She is the 5th core in the house. There's a core in the house. Thank you, Amari, coming in here doing what you're doing. Brown Sugar says, I'm not feeling well today. Okay, I'm coming down with a cold. Okay. I'm reading what you guys are saying. Lisa Taylor says, congratulations for the core up. Wanda Bells me is in the building. How you doing? So I heard that and I understand what they're saying. But I also got a text message about a Dejanay or a Deja. But it was a whole different Deja that was acting weird. She was on Facebook. and she took out her husband on Facebook Live. Y'all know y'all heard that. Then there was a father that took his little girl out. I kind of wanted to talk about that, but you know, yep, I seen the school shooting where there's 3 kids, that's gone, and 3 adults that's gone. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. I don't know what's going on when it comes down to this world. I know it's not a good thing. Purple, thank you for the wow. Call them back over there, please. What? Benjamin Crump is also assistant in Jelani Day. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, he's doing the Jelani Day case, but he's also doing Rasheen, and there's another case he's doing. I believe that's when I actually seen it. Don't believe that they will expedite. DJ warrant is now outstanding. So, Dejanay's warrant is now outstanding. So why haven't they sent her over? My friend ex-husband killed her 3 kids, co-worker, and then himself in front of her in South Carolina. So sad. Wow. There's a lot of stuff going on. In Philadelphia, we can't drink tap water due to the spill in Delaware. Really? Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on. And you know what I keep thinking about? We're kind of getting into a war. And so we're shooting down things and okay. Okay. So anyway, something is not making sense to me, and I want to share this with you on the Shanquella case, you guys. And just bear with me because I don't know the times and dates, but I want to read something to you. It says, this is on the Shanquella Robinson case. It says on November the 16th, 2022, one of the travel mates shared a video from a cell phone camera around the campus of Winston-Salem University, the college that Shanquella Robinson attended. So one of these ladies or men shared this video from a cell phone camera. So who was still going to Winston-Salem University? And for some reason, I think Elise Hyatt is a weak link. I believe Elise Hyatt is the weak link. Thank you for the thumbs up, little wheels. Come holler at us, sisters in the building. Zena is in the building. Okay, let me see. Cynthia, come on in. Monica, I see you. Miss Philly G, you in here. Come on, Crystal Power. Come on in. Freddie J is in the building. Ruby Turner, how you doing? Diane Harris, come on in. Wow. Nancy, I see you, Nancy LaRose. And Jacqueline is in the building. Hey, Jacqueline, what's going on? Okay, Marsha. Lisa is in the building. How you doing? And so, okay. So anyway, Dejanay supposedly was going for nurse admit at the university. Oh, really? Dejanay was? Hey, Shalana, how you doing? Okay, so we got somebody in the live that's saying Dejanay. Let me see who's that. Could be Soldier Girl. Let me see. Who said that? Yep, Soldier Girl said it. Yes, it's shocking. I know. So she was going to school to be a nurse admin? Huh. That is scary right there. But I want to know, I was going to finish reading this to you. It says the video showed Shanquella being beaten in the villa while naked by one of the 6 travel mates, who was identified by a witness as Dejanay Jackson. An autopsy report prepared on October the 30th. Now remember, they traveled to Mexico October the 28th. They got there, everything was fine. Then the day after, which would have been October the 29th, that morning, between 7 and 8:30, Dejanay was seen beating down Shanquella. She allegedly was supposed to be naked, and I know everybody's saying she was naked, but I went and looked at the picture again. She's not naked, but okay. For the sake of what everybody's saying is she was naked. She was not naked. And I don't know why maybe everybody's saying she's naked because it makes the story more, like, wow, I don't know why everybody's saying she was naked. She was, even the family say she was naked. She was naked. Now, they seen the video without all the blurriness going on. But I looked at the picture once again, and I see a tag on the back, and I see the lining of a onesie. I'm just letting you guys know. Now, it is a peanut butter brown color, a dark brown, or people want to call it doo-doo brown color. But anyway, that's the color of Shanquella. She is that paper sack brown, pretty much. I think her and I are pretty much the same color. But if you put on something of that nature, it may look like you're naked, but you're not naked. She wasn't naked. And I don't know why everybody, and see, that's what makes people wondering, like, I know you're supposed to try to get the story out there, but I don't want to say something that I know for a fact is not true. I don't want to say it. I know how bad everybody wants the story to stay alive, and it sounds more interesting that she was supposed to be naked, but she really was not naked, you guys. And I don't know if you guys really know that or understand what I'm saying. So I'm wondering what else is not true. And here's the thing. I know the family knows she was not naked. I mean, I could see it for myself. I hate to say that, but I'm just being honest with you. And it's okay. So why is everybody saying that she's naked? Tell me that. But that's not what I wanted to share with you. I wanted to share with you that an autopsy report prepared on October the 30th. So she died, she passed away on the 29th, and the autopsy report that they're using was prepared on the 30th, and it's noted that Shanquella's body had a head injury and concluded that Shanquella's cause of death was a broken neck. So this is the next day autopsy. This is not no autopsy that mom or dad or somebody went and paid for to get a second opinion. This is the autopsy from the Mexico medical examiner. They showed that tag was from her wig. Zena, here's the thing. First of all, the tag is way on the side. It's not in the middle or anything. They don't even put white tags in wigs. Okay? They don't even put tags in wigs. But I can see I can see her bodysuit. I can see the bodysuit. I don't even need a tag. I can see the lining of her bodysuit. I can see the bodysuit. I'm not even disputing about the tag in the wig because I ain't never seen a white tag on a wig. Never. Never. That's one thing you ain't gonna have to worry about when it comes to, especially a young lady. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna leave no tag on her wig. She might leave them on her shoes. She might leave them on her, on her jacket, on her purse, but not on the wig. Because first of all, you can't take it back. But I wish I'm using the other phone, or I would show you that picture. You clearly see what she has on. You clearly see. But this tag is like a tag for clothing. Now, I don't have a tag on here because I don't like tags. But anyway, you guys, I mean, I understand. Where'd you get that at, Zena? Where'd you get that at? So Zena said there was a tag. They saying it was on her wig. I wear wigs all the time. I ain't never seen no white tag in my wig. Now, I ain't never, ever. Now, I don't know who told you that, Zena. She said, that's what they say. She said, from another platform. Yeah. But, so tell me, can they explain why the lining of this girl's outfit, I see it clear as day. I see it clear as day. I see it clear as day. And in all reality, the outfit she wore where she's cropping down, like she's cropping down. And that brown outfit, well, that's like a onesie right there. Like what you call not a onesie, but a bodysuit. Okay. But then she has the shorts to go with it or whatever. But she probably wasn't wearing the shorts when this Dejanay came in the room and disturbed, thank you, bodysuit. Disturbed her peace, or was it peace or not? But anywho's, a romper. Yeah. But it wasn't a romper. It wasn't a romper, or I don't know if you would call it a romper because it was a shorts, like it was a bodysuit, and then you have the shorts that match. And it's just, and maybe that's part of, I'm going to tell you something, you guys. This is why when you start talking about the facts and things of that nature, you want to stay with the things that you know. A fitted bodysuit. Yes, it was a fitted bodysuit. Yes. So it does make the story more interesting when you say she was beat naked. And I say, I hear everybody say, I mean, even on this document, it says that she was naked. It says on November the 16th, 2022, one of the travel mates shared the video from a cell phone camera around the campus. They know the date that they shared the video. It was November the 16th. And then the video shows Shanquella being beaten in the villa while naked. Here's the thing. So, I mean, when you try to dispute stuff like that, people be like, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. So I'm not downing. I'm just saying everybody's saying she was naked, but I don't see the nakedness. I don't see the nakedness at all. And that bothers me a little bit. I don't know if it bothers you guys, but it does bother me a little bit. Hey, information man in the building. Hey, information man. I'm going to invite you to come up. Information man is in the building. If anybody want to come up on the platform, on the panel, this is the day to do it. Because this is the last day that you can receive these tickets. If you call in, you get one ticket. If you come up on the platform and show your face, you get 3 tickets. But if you come up on the platform and you don't have your, you don't want to show your face because you think, you're ugly, or, your wig is crooked or whatever. You got too much gray or whatever. You don't want to show your face. You get 2 tickets. And those tickets come April the 1st. We got this golden egg. This golden egg is full of goodies. I can't tell you right now. I let you know something that's what's in that egg. There's money in that egg. There's money. Big money, not little money. Okay. Let's see who's up in here. We got Freddie in the dark. Hey, Freddie. Freddie, come on. Hey, Freddie, let me get your tickets ready for you. What's going on?
I just can't believe she was running around there naked.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't running around there naked. But I mean, I know they're saying that because that's what it looks like. But no, she wasn't running around there naked. Even if the guys were, bisexual or whatever. And I got your 3 tickets right here. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Okay. So, let me get these all together because we got to have this ready. And she wasn't running around there naked, but it does sound more believable if she was.
Yeah, even when I was younger and baby, you couldn't tell me I wasn't sexy. I wasn't gonna run around anyone naked. Period. Right. No, not even swimming, not even getting in the jacuzzi, which I have been in all of them. I just can't believe she would. Who think their body is just that cute?
She did have a cute body now.
Yeah, I know that, but what I'm thinking of to where you just gonna get naked without decline call. Because I believe she had more respect for herself than that.
Well, you're kind of muffled now.
Oh Lord, that's why I have to.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, there I go. Okay. Sometimes this phone just does what it want to do, this device. No, but like I said, I just can't see her with no clothes on because in the villa, I'm sure they had, like you said, they had a butler, a maid, and all these other people. And just gonna be naked. No,
right.
No way.
Okay. I got Zan on the phone.
Hello, Freddie.
Okay, I'm gonna have to drop down because my volume is acting up again.
All righty.
Bye bye, everybody. Hello, information
Hey,
man.
how you doing, sister?
All right.
Sister Johnson, good to see you. Thank you. Hey, how you doing?
Okay, so we got Zan on the phone and we got information man on the panel. Zan, what's going on?
So, shortly after we spoke this morning, SP,
Mm-hmm.
I was watching CNN,
Mm-hmm.
and this is why I do not think that they are going to extradite those kids to Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Mexico has recently signed an agreement with China and Russia to switch over to the same currency. They're like going to be allies now.
Oh, really?
Yes. And because of that, I do not think that the United States will send those kids over there. In fact, there's actually a senator that is trying to propose a bill to get the United States to be able to send their, he wants to propose a bill to send the United States military over there if we ever have another problem with the cartel.
Oh, okay.
And so just because I think that that's going to be some unrest between our country and Mexico right now,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that they would give those kids up just for that reason. I could be wrong, and that's just my personal opinion,
Okay.
but I would be very surprised at this juncture if everything that's been coming out on the news is true. I would be very surprised if they did extradite those kids to Mexico.
Okay. That's some good information to know. Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
So that was the only thing I had. I'm going to go back down here in the chat now. But
Okay.
I just want to share that with you.
Okay, I got your name in there, okay?
All right. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Hey, information man.
Hey, I'm doing fine. Thank you for letting me come up today. I got a few things I want to tell people. I was listening to Judge Joe Brown speak on this matter, and this is what's going on, which what we need to understand as Americans. United States of America has no jurisdiction legally for crimes that take place on Mexican soil, technically. However, the State Department, as we already know, should get involved. Now, we know Attorney Crump and the family, you know this already. They're calling on the Biden administration to do something. And I'm telling you right now, black women put Biden and Kamala Harris in office at the number of 93% of black women votes. Put him over the top. Black men voted at about 83%. Kamala Harris has the position that she has because it was black women that put pressure on Biden to put her in that position.
Okay.
She owes, this is a black woman that was deleted, harmed horrifically in Mexico. And the Biden administration owes it to not only the family, to black people, but mainly to the family to do something about this. Now, it's been 5 months or 6 months, 5 months now, and the FBI claims that they're involved, but yet no justice has come forward. And the perpetrators of this crime are still walking around the United States.
Right.
Then you have the situation, I did videos on this, you had the situation with the cartel. Mm-hmm. You know that the United States does black ops operations in which they will buddy up to some of these cartels. Remember Oliver North and Reagan, the Contra scandal? Mm-hmm. So when you say, well, why are they not doing anything? How are these cartels able to do what they do? Because the United States supplies weaponry and guns to the cartel, and the majority of the guns in Mexico come from the United States. I say this to say that what happened again with those 5 black people, 2 that were deleted and 2 that survived in Shanquella Robinson, is that it happened on Mexican soil. The United States really doesn't have any jurisdiction there, and you got to understand this. The question is, what is the worth of what is black life worth? When Gabby Patil went missing, and they found out that they were looking for Brian Laundrie because he had deleted her, millions and millions of people were talking about what happened to her, and the mainstream media kept it going over and over again. When you look at black women, I did a video on this. There's been tons of black women that have gone missing in Washington, D.C., Maryland area, all over this country, California, and nobody cares. I think there's been no justice so far because there's no value on black life. The United States really doesn't want to get involved in this takeover of Mexico because it's too political. The whole situation is political at the expense of black life. And so you have to ask yourself, is anything really going to happen? Mexico is, by all accounts, a very corrupt country, very corrupt government. It's pretty much infiltrated and run by the cartel. And what make you think they care about any black people at all? Now, I'm not saying this to say that she should not get justice, but I'm saying this to say I understand why it's taken this long, and I understand why it's frustrating most of us, because we have to look at the circumstances as they really are. Can the United States actually criminalize or try those individuals that was involved in the killing or deletion of Shanquella Robinson? Can they do it when the crime was not actually committed on American soil? And this is the question. If they really wanted to do so, everybody listening, don't you think that those individuals involved in this would be in a jail cell right now, waiting trial? It's been 5 months.
Right. Right. Yeah, at least charged.
Right. So the question you have to ask yourself, why hasn't the State Department and the FBI at least arrested these individuals, processed them, told them you better get a lawyer? Mexico ain't doing nothing, but we're going to do something because you are American citizens, and we know that life was taken.
Right.
We've seen situations where, and people always say, don't make it a race issue, but I got to be honest about it. We've seen situations where white Americans have gone missing in other countries, and the United States will do whatever they can to assist that situation. Keep this in mind. When you look at Brittany Griner, the basketball player, and people are saying, well, they helped her out, but you got to realize, too, that they got her out of that situation in Russia because it was political. That was a political chess move. They helped her out. Okay, there's back sound coming in. You have to, yeah. You gotta turn off the other. But that was a political play on so many different levels. Right? She's a well-known basketball player. There were so many layers to what they did for her. And then you say, what about Shanquella Robinson? Another thing that bothers me as I get ready to get off here, because I jumped out the window like a lot of people, Nugget, when we had the Mexican reporter who stated that they had someone in custody. Mm-hmm. And a lot of us believed that this may have been true because of the nature of what he was explaining about how things work in Mexico. And now we're finding out that that was all
right.
Bull crap.
Right.
So you got to ask yourself, what was really going on? And I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I wonder if there's something bigger about this, more than what we know. That we're all focused on, okay, the roommates did something to her, but could there be something else bigger than this?
Right.
That we don't even know, and nobody wants to touch on this. That makes it very suspicious. So I thank you. I'm gonna land my plane there.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Keep doing your thing. Love you.
All right. Love you too. Thanks for coming up. Information Man, we got Zena and we got Passion B. Information Man, I got your tickets. They're in here, all three of them. Okay. We got Zena. Let me see here. There you go. What's on your mind? Was it Passion B first? Passion B, you was here first. Oh, no,
Hi,
Zena.
everybody. If Zena wants to go first, by all means. Hi, SP.
Hi. Zena, what you got on your mind?
Like the information man just said, it could be something bigger than we know. And Nazir did say that. It's bigger than we know.
Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah.
You know, and that's weird because I didn't want to ever put out like, and I know sometimes things happen where we don't understand. Zena, I got your tickets right here.
Thank you.
All three of them. Because we didn't see the face. And I kind of wanted to go over her autopsy as far as those tattoos that was put there, because I don't know if these are the same tattoos that we see. Because what if it's a whole different person?
Right. What
if that's not Shanquella?
Right.
Oh, you know, like sometimes when you have to you're a witness or you take the you know, if you do state evidence against someone or done something, they will plan something so that it'd look like you're dead or whatever. What if that you know, what? I don't know, because it's kind of weird that we really don't see neither one of them's face. You know, and I did think about it. It could be something bigger than just somebody going in the room fighting somebody. You know?
Right, Ms. SP. You know, I asked a question, I think it was a couple of lives back. I did not see the tattoos on Shanquella when she was being videotaped in the pool. I looked at that video and she had a lot of tattoos on her back. I didn't see any. That was a red flag. So I asked if anyone else saw those tattoos. That was just that one thought. I did have a question for Information Man, if he's still in the building or if he's still listening.
Yeah.
You said that it's political, right? We know that. What can Shanquella's family do if maybe she wanted to possibly civilly sue people in Mexico? And the reason why I asked that question is this. I was doing some research this weekend, and between the concierge and the actual villa, right? I'm sure when you rent from them, right, you're in their care. I think, and this is just my personal opinion, I don't think the concierge acted on an emergency. He never called 911. And if he is the concierge, when he received a text that said something was not right in the villa, as the concierge, you would think his first thought is get to the villa. Let me get there. Let me see what's going on. Instead, it was a bunch of back and forth text. And he didn't come until later. So I'm thinking, is there a way maybe just to spark a fire and start some kind of lawsuit against them? I don't know. I'm just asking.
Well, yeah, he's here to answer your question.
Hey, I'm back. I'm so glad that she asked that question because I forgot to let you all know, if you haven't already seen, when this first thing broke out, I have a lawyer that I go to. She's an attorney at law by the name of the Empire Esquire TV. So every time there's an issue that comes up, I bring her on my channel and I interview her and she gives us the legal breakdown. I do have a video on my channel giving the legal ramification of this. Check this out. You said something powerful. Yes, the family could sue all of those that were involved civilly, and they can sue the hotel for libel in Mexico. However, that's going to cost money. They're going to need lawyers, good lawyers, to give them some pro bono or something. But yes, they can. That's going to be the next step. But we haven't even gotten to the criminal trial of all of this. But the family can hit them civilly for libel.
Right.
But it depends. But it depends on. This is the other question. And this is what the Empower Esquire told me. They got to collect the evidence. The question is, this is the question I asked the lawyers for the Robinson family. How much have they been able to see in terms of evidence? Have their lawyers been able to go down to Mexico? How much is Mexico diverging to the family? I tell you that Mexico's probably tight-lipped, because another thing about this that makes this political again is that Mexico has already been taking bad hits with their tourism because of people going missing down there. This was in Cabo. They don't want to take a hit economically. So I don't see the Mexican government just willy-nilly saying, "Oh yeah, we did this to her." But that's the question: are their lawyers able to collaborate some information with the authorities in Mexico to gather some of that evidence that will be needed in a civil lawsuit to find them liable and the hotel?
Because remember, we were going over that information where the concierge says he went over the rules and regulations and the insurance.
Right.
Like, they are insured while they're there.
Right. And then two other parts, Sister Nugget, this is very important. Why is it that we don't have the full names of the doctor that was involved? Remember that whole thing about the time that she passed away, or did she pronounced dead? You notice they've been keeping very secret about who the medical personnel. Then there was this whole thing about it was a maid that found her laying in the bed, like someone had propped her up. So then that's another thing. Who are the medical personnel who pronounced her dead? What are their credentials? Where are these people at? And that's the problem with this happening in Mexico, because they can cover so much stuff up down there. Right. And then another question you have to ask yourself as I drop off: is there any evidence that the FBI is on ground in Mexico doing this investigation? Where is this investigation being handled at? Do they have agents on the ground in Mexico combing through that room? If this has been 5 months from now, you can make an argument that the Mexican authorities down there, they could have cleaned all that evidence up and we would never know. They could have cleaned up any clues in that hotel room.
Well, they allowed Dejanay and one of the guys to walk back and forth and get
right
through that room.
And this is the key thing. They never even put those folks in their own Mexican jails. They let them fly right out of town. So that's the big question. How much evidence of what happened to her is there for crime investigators from the FBI to be able to look at? This whole thing to me is a job. It's a setup. So that's my theory. But let me jump off. Thank you again. But yes, the family can sue civilly. They can. Thank you.
Yeah. And I think that when they first came out, they kind of was saying that she was alcohol poison, but then they wanted to make sure that we knew that they brought their own alcohol, and so we didn't know what they drank before. So they were covering, the hotel or the Cabo Villa was trying to cover up, like, we're not responsible. They brought their own. They had tequila, they had vodka, they had, whatever, Cavassier, whatever they had this before they came. So they were making sure they covered that part. But then when the video came out and said hey, she was beat in the room. They're like, oh, but here's the thing, you guys. Have the family already started pressing charges against Dejanay? Because they can. You can press charges on Dejanay and you can sue the villa. And then maybe then everybody else will go, well, I'm not paying for this. Let's get her over here. You know what I'm saying? Let her insurance pay for this, not us. Because that's how you get to people. I'm just being honest with you. That's how you get to people. I had a car accident. Well, I didn't have it, but there was a car accident involving my vehicle and the neighbor's vehicle. And I was like, okay, I'll take responsibility because it's my vehicle, right? At first, we were trying to say, hey, why don't you just take the car down to our shop and my husband will fix it? And they was like, okay. They wanted us to not say nothing. So we didn't say anything because we got a shop. We can fix your vehicle no matter how much it costs. We can fix it. So they waited about a week while they're talking to the insurance company. We didn't know this. I told my husband, I said, honey, they're talking to the insurance company. He was like, no. Let him talk to his wife. He going to let us fix it. They come over with a bill. Told me, hey, pay us $13,000. And I said, hold on. No. They was like, well, okay. Our insurance company say they done went to 3 different companies looking at this car and all this other stuff. Well, this is what we got an estimate. The problem with that is we should have called our insurance company also because we got insurance. But my husband didn't do that. So I called my insurance company and I told him, I said, hey, I gave him my little spiel. Anyway, the thing about this is the good thing. We got the same insurance company. So, that's what helped my situation. Had not I called and say, hey, we thought we was going to work this out, but then they turn around and say, no, they done already called the insurance company on the same day. So you have to hurry up and do stuff like that. You got to hurry up and go ahead and file these charges. So I'm gonna tell you guys something, and I'm gonna shut up. I don't believe Biden's going to get involved into it. And I'm gonna tell you why. Pretty much what he said. I never thought Biden's going to get into it because, to be honest with you, in America, Black women are the most hated. And I don't even know why. We are the most hated species around. It's not the Black men, it's the Black women. Black women are most hated. Our own Black men hate us. Our own Black children be like, I don't want to date no one like you. I want to. I'm just being honest. I'm telling you what my son tell me. He'd be like, Mama, no, I got to get something a little bit, because these girls be tripping, da. And in society, it's the same way. But there's fear there. I'm just being honest. There's fear because guess what? We have to keep it going. We had to keep it going, and we did. We're very successful when our back is pushed up against the wall. With our children, with our religion, our God, we stand strong. We may fall, but we get up. And this world is scared of that. And it's always been scared of that. But now we're trying to be like the world, wearing what the world tells us what's good. Got our kids out there shaking their rump, wearing all that stuff, you guys. And that, that's not what we're raised like. I'm just being honest with you, So I'm thinking Biden's not going to get involved because it's African American woman. And here's the thing, it's a Black on Black crime. That's my take on it. Hey, lady, what's going on?
This Mr. Sitting in the car. So yeah, they hate us women because first of all, we are proud black women. If we ain't got a dime in our pocket, we're gonna hold our head high and make something happen. We are strong black women, and we don't care what you say about us. I hate young women with low self-esteem and they think they can't do nothing or get up. When I see a woman with her head hanging down, I say, "Take it home your head up. You alive." I told them, "You're looking nice today." I mean, hey, I don't run that way or whatever. But if I see a black woman doing things for herself and stuff, hey, I say, "Hey, baby, keep it going." Encourage each other. But see, they want to knock us down. Oh, why y'all calling the black women's channel? They fussing about that because this channel that's going on with the black women, they got so many views, and now the other people are complaining. Well, why they won't let us in? You guys got enough. We're just getting ours, and we're standing strong on to whatever we have to do.
Yeah.
That's with our men, our children. Hey, Dad walk off and do this, we still gonna make them kids get up for the food. Some of us strong black women. I'm not taking away from the ones that have handicaps or abilities or head and stuff. You still lift that black woman up. You're not showing me no curvy. But you think I got $1 million.
Right. Right. I mean, we've been watered down now. I mean, I think like in the Tyrese Nicholas case, that mother, she didn't say nothing negative about those men, those officers. She said she would pray for them. She was sad for them. It was an embarrassment because she couldn't understand how, why would you do this when we're trying to, not our children. Yes, setting us back. I mean, when you have kids, when you have a black son or a brown son or whatever, and you know that he's going to have a hard time in life, why would you go and just do this to somebody,
I mean, they supposed to protect the service, so now you don't know who's going to do it. Not the stuff for the police officer. Or go to the police department. Maybe a sergeant or something that will save you because you having a second thought, which I've never had a second thought for stopping for the police if I have done something. Even if I had, I'm going to pull over, put my flashes on, get my insurance and my license. Hey, I'll respect you, but hey, you got to respect me too.
Right.
But that's, some women don't stop them, talk to them any kind of way, which I'm not going to kiss nobody's behind. I don't care who you are.
Right.
And I don't care what color you are. Hey, I'm a human being. You treat me like that, I would treat you the same.
Right.
You come at me with attitude, now get a sergeant out here, now don't go pulling on me. I got sense in my heart, I got a bad knee. Have the sergeant come out here so I can see why you stopped me. And by the way, my camera's running and it's connected to my attorney. So what else do you need from me?
Right.
But it's getting pitiful and it's only getting worse.
Right.
I mean, we got to really look out for our black young men that are trying to do something with their life. Even if they ain't out there robbing, stealing, and killing, and their pants hanging below their knees. You're still a young man. What you doing with yourself? I talk to them just like I would talk to my grandson. I don't mistreat them. I don't snob my nose out of it. I'm no better than they are.
Right.
I just want better.
Right.
But all of us can fall on hard times. Some of us are just one paycheck from the street.
Yeah. Exactly.
But what makes you better than me? Because you got a mansion? Yeah, well, I ain't never seen a hearse with a house behind it. They take pride in these material things. I don't. If I got a nice house, okay, that's fine. But do you think I'm going to lose my life over a house or a car?
Right.
It's not worth it to me.
Right.
That's how my grandfather wants a $60,000 car. But I have to see him. I said, let me tell you something. Somebody stop you with that car and give him the darn car. We can replace the car. But we can't replace shit.
Right.
And the young folks are mixing messages with this here. They think, oh, well, I don't work for this or this is it. No, sweetheart, it is not that important. You value life, first of all.
Right.
And say, hey, these other things, you work hard, you will get them. Maybe you can't get them next week because my grandson think, hey, when he showed me a $60 car, he brings the dealership guy to my car. But my granny got a good credit. I couldn't put my credit on the line for you. You get a job and you pay for your car. I said, you appreciate it better. But I keep giving. You ain't going to do nothing but out there and sit up on you. You're not going to have that. I don't care if we're a millionaire or whatever. You get out and you work. You start now. So I really almost pity this world we're in right now. And people don't see. Anytime we got tornadoes here in California, I mean, the rain was so bad, I was getting tired. I said, well, Lord, there's nothing I can do. That's your work.
Right.
I'm just sitting out. But you got some tornadoes coming through California. But what is
Right. Okay, sugar and we still sugar.
Hello, can you
Brown
all hear
sugar.
me? Oh man, can you all hear
Yeah.
me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, hello, good
Yes.
evening, everyone. All right, there's a couple of questions that I have. I wonder why didn't he name the person that he described the person, but he didn't name the person that who he had seen when he arrived at the villa, and plus also why did he state that Shanquella was the last one to arrive?
Uh-oh. She's buffering. I think she was gonna say Shanquella was the last one to arrive to the dining table.
Right, SP, while we wait for Brown Sugar, I thought about the same thing over the weekend. Hi, Brown Sugar, you back?
I'm sorry about that.
Oh,
My
that's okay.
internet is messing up. But yeah, he didn't name the person who he described, and also he stated that Shanquella was the last person to arrive at the dinner table, but she wasn't. Remember in the video, she was at the table. She was already at the table. She was sitting at the video record.
No, no,
So
no, no,
why
no,
did
no,
he say?
no, no, no. We didn't. We don't know if he's telling the truth or not. We only seen while she was there. Now we don't know who came first or who came last. We don't know that.
Yeah, but see, in that report, he stated that Shanquella was the last one to come to the dinner table.
Yeah. So why do you say she's not?
Because that was her. She was already at the table. She was recording. That was her doing it all.
That
When there
doesn't
was
mean
not
that doesn't mean she was the last one. She wasn't the last one.
now the last person that I seen, that did come to the table was, I guess that was Elise or Joy,
You
whatever,
see them
whichever
come to
one
the
it
dinner
was.
table?
Yeah, at the dinner table.
No, did you see them when they come to the dinner table?
Yeah, you remember this in that video that was at the table. You
No,
remember that was at the table.
you seen them sitting at the dinner table.
Yeah, and that was Elise. I think that was Elise or
But they were
Joya.
but they were already at the dinner table, Brown Sugar.
Yeah, but in the report room, he said that Shanquella was the last one
Right,
to get to the table, and she felt, as
right,
of like the way she was talking to her, it wouldn't sound like it didn't seem like that she was that she felt left out, as a loner. Then so I mean, why would he put that in the report like that? But that's not the way it sounds. Cause she was they was she was like drank she sounded like she was having fun to me.
Right, but we don't know when that part was recorded.
At 9:45 p.m.
Okay, but what time did they go to the dinner? At 8, remember?
Yeah, but that's what he said. I don't know. I'm not. It's hard to me. It's hard for me to believe everything that he said because there's still a lot of missing pieces to the puzzle. Because for him not to, everyone that was there. I'm talking about part of the vacation, whatever they want to call it, should have been listed in that statement, including the person who he described. That was one of the first persons who he seen at the
Right,
villa when he arrived. He
right.
left that person name out of the statement. There's a lot of things that's missing in that statement. Really, it's like the part. Where's the like someone mentioned about the maid? Where's her statement?
Right, right.
So
SP.
that's why
Oh,
I kind of.
Go ahead.
oh no, I didn't want to interrupt Brown Sugar. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
If I may, Brown Sugar, I agree with you. Something is off with the statement. And when I thought about it over the weekend and going back and looking at the statement wasn't
Mhm.
really about what happened in that villa. That statement was
Right,
more or less a statement covering the concierge and his job and what he was supposed to do and what the villa offered.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that was about. I don't think that really was for the issue at hand. That's the first thing I wanted to say. The
Mm-hmm.
second thing, Brown Sugar, I thought about it too. I said, well, as the concierge, you were told that two people arrived but you didn't know them? Did you not walk through the villa to find out and try to identify the two that arrived before your guest? I think the concierge, and again, this is my opinion, it was just mishandled from the beginning. If I am in charge of a villa and I am in charge of guests, I feel that I should be able to identify everyone that's in the room, especially for insurance
right,
purposes. And I think
right,
if you, right, thank you for agreeing with me, Brown Sugar. And I just think if he was told that there was a gentleman, right? He said he never saw the female guest.
hmm
He said the male guest asked him who he was. So in order for that to take place, you had to lay eyes on him and you can't describe him. We have
Right.
no idea who this first male person was because the only person who can actually say who it was the concierge or the cook or the waiter. Where are the statements from the cook and the waiter?
Right, right.
I
right,
know that's a lot.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Tina Powers,
Yes.
go
I
ahead.
agree with Zena, and I agree with Brown Sugar. Where's all this information that if they had, if they seen people, I'm just in agreement with Joe. I mean, there's a whole lot of stuff that's missing, you know? It's
yes, it
crazy.
is.
Mm-hmm.
SP, I was watching this movie, it was a couple of months ago. It's called Little Black Girl Missing or Lost or something like that, and it came on Lifetime. And the mother of the child, she said that, she was telling the news reporter it was her child that was missing, but you only care about Sally Sue. I'm just using that girl for an example. And
So anyway, at the end, the mother found her child. And at the end, the little girl, Sally Sue, was missing, you know, a runaway. And, you know, and it relates, I related that to Shanquella and all, you know, all girls, you know, all the girls, you know. And it is true. It is true that they don't care, you know. Well, Biden needs to get off of his sleepy behind, and he needs to care. These are human beings. These are human beings. I'm gonna get rigged up, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, so I won't get rigged up no more.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
And y'all know what? Y'all know another thing too. Okay, you remember the description that he stated in that statement? It was 3 females.
I think brown sugar is off. Is there any last statements, Zena? You want to share with us your last?
I still think there was another person there
Okay.
that they're not naming, but that would have been 4 girls, not including Shanquella, and the 3 guys.
I agree.
4 girls, including Shanquella, or not including?
No, not including Shanquella. So that would make it 8 of them that was there. And if you notice the paper that they signed all of their names on, the number 1 spot was empty. Why? It went straight to 2 all the way down, but number 1 was not signed. Why not?
Right.
And if Dejanay was running things, why wouldn't her name have been the first one on there?
Yeah, actually, Dejanay's name. What number was Dejanay's name? She was number,
like 4th or something like that.
no, she's number 7.
No, I thought Nazir was number 7
No,
on
Nazir,
the registry.
no, Nazir's number 8.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Miss.
But you see
Thank
that
you.
number 1 is not filled out. Why?
I'm gonna go out there. It's probably not popular, but I think that Nazir was the mystery guy. I think that because the concierge never gave a description, I think initially he didn't think it was a big deal, but once they started filling out the registry, now that's how Nazir's name ended up on that registry, because I think he was there. That's just my opinion. And that line 1 is the mystery woman that Ms. Zena is talking about. She didn't want anybody to know she was there.
Right.
That's why her name was removed from that list. That's what I think, but it's just my opinion.
Right. Mine's too.
And those are the 2 people that were there before everyone else got there.
That, you know what? That was probably the couple that was there.
That's what I think. But that's my opinion.
And that's why they never saw the girl, because she wasn't initially supposed to be there. Now, her and the other girls, Dejanay, Winter, and Elise, all hung together and went on trips together. I saw pictures of this. They all hung out, minus Shanquella, because Shanquella wasn't in that group where they all went out, you know, to different places. So this other lady, and I have her name, but she didn't like Shanquella.
Who, Joya?
Yeah. Yeah. So I think she was that 8th person.
Okay. Brown Sugar done called in. Hey, Brown Sugar.
There's something going on my internet.
anyway, I'm sorry about that, y'all. But what I was saying a while ago, remember in the script, he described one female. It was a black female. He described one mixed and one Latino. So, the only mixed person I think of is Toya.
No, she's black. Winter is the one who looks like she's Latino.
Okay, so we got Legendary, we got Elise, Toya, and
Winter.
Winter.
Winter is the one who looks like she's Latino.
But then again, still, he put in all these, the concierge, he put in, he had all these descriptions, but why not? Where's the name for these descriptions? Including these things. Where are the names for these people?
You know what they said too? That there was 8 place settings at the table. I don't know because I didn't see that, but that's what I hear.
Well, let's look at it. Let's look at it. I still got it on here. Let me see. Where is it at? Here we go.
Down to it. Fuck those who don't do it how we do it because we used to it. Drink, motherfucker.
Drink. Winter, come on now. Deja, we know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out. Come on, let me see what you got, Winter. Winter, what is that? What a card at, man. These people here.
Come on, Elise, grab a card.
You hear him say, "Come on, Elise, grab a card." Okay. Okay. Well, any last words?
That's all I had.
No.
I can't jump on people that they're not putting on here. I can't jump on that yet because Joy said she wasn't there. And I can't jump on that because there would be, I'm pretty sure they would have threw her underneath the bus. Somebody would have threw her underneath the bus by now.
Yeah, but still, we're still missing a person.
Yeah.
Still missing a person.
They're not telling.
I think Nazir, at first I was believing Nazir, but I think Nazir was there, but he wasn't like, he was doing his own thing. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You said, I don't know. I know. But okay, but here's one thing, you guys think about this. The autopsy report prepared on October the 30th. This is the same autopsy report that the family had got. This is not the one that the father said that he paid for. This is the one that they did October the 30th.
SP?
It's on autopsy report that I know of that they have, because people were thinking that was the second autopsy, but now, because that's the one that that they did in Mexico.
Right, and it actually says the head injury, broken neck, says nothing about alcohol. Maybe they did it in Spanish, so they thought the family wasn't going to be able to read it or something.
Is it SP? I'm not, very versed on that. But my question is, Do you think the autopsy was done super soon? I don't know. I mean, it was done the very next day.
Yeah.
Is there a time frame where they have to get it done in, or do you know
Well,
about that?
well, they try to get it done. They normally can try to do it the same night.
Oh,
To be
okay.
honest with you, it says on here the time of death was between 17 to 20 hours before the autopsy was performed. So
Right.
And what time was it performed again?
17 to 20 hours before.
the end of it was 11th hour, so that's 11 o'clock in the morning. So it probably was done at like 9 o'clock in the morning. So 9 o'clock from 20 hours, the time of death. So 24 hours will make it 11 o'clock in the morning. So didn't one of the people say around about 3 o'clock she passed away?
It was about
17 to 20 hours would be 3 to 5 o'clock.
Didn't they pronounce her at like 6 or something? 5:57? Supposedly.
Okay, 11 o'clock is 24 hours. So 12 o'clock is 23. 1 o'clock is 22. 2 o'clock is 21. So 3 o'clock is 20 hours. And then 3 o'clock is 20 hours. So 4 o'clock is 19. 5 o'clock is 18. So 6 o'clock is 17. So 17 to 20 is between 3 and 6 o'clock.
well, the death certificate didn't say that.
That's what this is saying. It says time of death is between 17 and 20 hours before the report was even performed. And it says the end of the report is 11 o'clock. So they probably started, they say performed. So they probably started about 9 o'clock. So give it take 2 hours. So take 2 hours on that. So between 2 and 4 o'clock, that's when she passed away, between 2 and 4. Because it takes about 2 hours to do an autopsy. It all depends on who's doing it.
Yeah, they said it took 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
And but you remember, okay, they released the death certificate first, and then they said that she passed away. What?
15 minutes after the injuries.
And so now in that statement, they said that I forgot which one said it, but the fight happened. It occurred about between 7 a.m. and 8:30 a.m.
Right.
And so go back to the death certificate. They said that she passed away 15 minutes after that. Attack. But now the autopsy report saying that she died between 17 and 20 hours before the autopsy. So which one is it?
Oh, it says right here, it says the cadaver was received packaged in a white plastic bag, labeled and preserved with a chain of custody registry, brought at 20:30. So at 8:30, she was brought in. Okay, on the 29th of this year. Later at 9 o'clock that morning, we gathered at the autopsy table. So they started at 9 o'clock.
And they finished at 11, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, that's what I'm saying though. It's still confusing because that's typically stated that she died 15 minutes after the attack. All right, in the statement, they did say that that Like they said it happened between 7 and 8:30 a.m. So meaning that would have been what I don't know. Listen, with the autopsy, they should be able to determine a time of death. I don't really folks saying it's getting to that point now. I don't know. I'm not believing what anybody from Mexico, anything Mexico is saying. It's getting to that point because things are not adding up. Before all this was came out, they were saying other things. Now you got these statements and autopsy reports. It's stated things. I mean, these are totally different. Even the time of death, everything changed. That's crazy. I don't know. They don't know this case. This case is a mess. Something to be done. I don't know. If it serving the justice of United States was take over this case, but if they do, they will still need to have to go. I think they should go out there and investigate Mexico. That's the medical personnel, the law enforcement, concierge, the hotel. Investigate everybody. That's questions. There's too many missing pieces. There's too many missing pieces of the puzzle.
Okay.
But they shouldn't let this, they shouldn't let a case go cold. No. They're surrounding everyone. Everyone. Each and every one of them. If they have to get, if they have to lock everyone, if they have to lock everybody up, all to get out, that's what they need to do. Something has to be done. Our family deserves justice. A lot of people, a lot of people is angry. They're upset about the situation. And, no one's not going to rest until she gets justice, period. That's all I say. It's great.
It says the injury happened more than 12 hours before death. That's what the autopsy says. The injuries, the hematomas, happened 12 hours before death. Contusions.
But they said her death, they said she passed away 17 to 20 hours before the autopsy report. But injuries, sustained injuries 12 hours before the attack. Which one is it?
So her right eye had hemorrhaging to it.
Then did she get choked out?
It just says her right eye has hemorrhaging to it.
Usually that's the petechiae in the where if you get choked, that normally happens.
That's all I can see on here. And it's really hard to read these things because we read them as a physical, but we don't have the knowledge of a person that does this. I'm trying to think. We might can find somebody that could read this and can explain to us.
We need Dr. G.
Right.
Dr. She knows her stuff.
So the head has a hematoma. See, I was looking at the on here, the tattoos. It says yes.
But it doesn't describe them.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay.
A heart-shaped figure, 3 by 3 centimeters. Anatomic. That's where that one's at. In the dorsal region, left shoulder to the lumbar region is a female face and flowers.
I saw that.
And it's 45 centimeters. And then there's no birthmark. Oh, you seen that? Oh, really? I haven't seen it. I haven't really looked. The medulla was normal. Right. The neck, the medulla is dislocated from the thorax. And they're talking about her stomach, the abdomen, nothing in her digestive, stomach, nothing, everything normal. Color red, gallbladder, okay, all of that's okay. Normal spleen, large intestines, information. Right kidney, no info. Left kidney, no info. Upper extremity. A two. They're talking about that lower extremity. And the left big toe. A 1 centimeter skin. In the backbone, no information. The genital, no information. There is a 20 centimeter area. Oh. Let me underline this. I'm going to look into this right here. Okay.
I want to actually perform a complete autopsy.
They did. What are you talking about? What do you mean? This is a complete autopsy.
God, there's still some things like you say, no information. And there's a few things on there, no information. And I mean, it's not. Autopsy report are longer than that. They have more. There's more information when it comes down to autopsy report. And then another thing to where's toxicology report? Where is that? There has not been and see, that's what I'm saying. That since she was on medication, because you can see there was a bottle of pills, I guess. No, I can't say those pills or not because it could be other things.
Okay.
So, but whatever was in that system, it should be, it'd be on their report. So, it's not there.
Mr. Carroll, what is you talking about?
They're not giving out enough information.
Somebody look up the word, see, we got people in here. Look up the word, let me see where the word is. VULVAL. Where is that at? Because I got both phones on and let me try to go out of there.
Is it VULEAL?
Yeah. VUL VAL. Definition. The extremity parts of the female genital organs compressing the mons pubic. Oh, wow. The external parts of the female genital organ. Okay, let me look at something else. Because they're saying something about there is a 20 centimeter area from the valve region down to each thigh.
What that mean?
Did she get kicked in her vagina?
Oh, wow.
Something. 20 centimeters.
Or was she SA'd?
There is a 20 centimeter area. Let me do something right here. See. Let me see. Vaginal thickness, cross-section area, and perimeter in the women's with whom the case group had mean cross-sectional areas that were 20% larger than those controlled. 5.71. Perimeter and cross-section areas are 11% and 20% larger. Pelvic organ. Common problem, yet the disease. Okay, two different mechanisms. I'm not understanding that. Okay.
Let's do it. You know, a medical examiner
Right.
to explain this us so we can better understand their work.
I'm just gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look at them. You know what? I'm gonna ask my boss. I'm gonna ask my boss. So yeah. All right. It says the velour is the outer part of the female genitals, including the labia and and all that, the clitoris and all of that stuff. That's what it is. I know what it is now. I didn't know that was what it was. Okay. I want to know if that's I'll ask some professional about that. I'm gonna get off of here, you guys.
Okay, then.
All righty. We almost been on here. Thanks, Brown Sugar. I got you in there. I got Zena in there. Any last words you guys want?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna call you later anyway. All right. Thanks.
Thank you for allowing me to come on today again.
All right, Zena. Any last words for you, madam?
No, nothing else.
Okay. I do want to look up and see what's going on with this. But it says a measurements of a woman's velour. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Velour in women age 1584 across. Let me see here. Let me see what the abnormal is. All righty. They go off into other stuff. All right. We'll look into it. Thank you. All right, you guys. I'm going to go and look up some more stuff. I want to see because something's not right with that right there. Something just doesn't sound right, but I don't want to make a big deal out of something. It's kind of like they say there is a 20 centimeter. Let me see something. Okay. To get it in inches, you divide the length value by 2.54. So it would be 7.8 inches. So 20 centimeters equals 7.8 inches. So that's what we're looking at. So I wanted to know the equivalent. I wanted to know what is, like we don't talk in centimeters and stuff like that. But I do know that you can, how big is 20 centimeters? You can always go in there and get a breakdown of what 20 centimeters is 7 inches, you guys, almost 8 inches. So we're looking at something, it says something. There is an 8-inch area from the pubic area, you guys, and it says region down to each thigh. But what is but it's not saying. It just says there is a 20-inch area from there down to each thigh. Photograph, yes. Video, no. Evidence taken, yes. What type? Organic. Samples taken, yes. Blood samples for clinical test. The evidence or samples found were sent to rubber stamp seal, chemistry, technology, evidence room. No comment and special analysis. We could say that the autopsy findings. Individual findings, external, no. Internal, no. It's translation service. Death certificate, yes. Deliver of death certificate, yes. Attached set of photos. The cadaver was identified 11 hours. Determine if the injuries are post-mortem. No, we found defibrillation injuries consistent with resuscitation efforts. This injury is in there. Okay. Signs of survival, yes. The cadaver shows signs of torture, no. Type of manner of death, violent. Number 1, Atlas and all right, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here. Everyone has a blessed day. Thank you, Purple. Something blank and natural. Lisa Cajon, I'm gonna call you later. All right, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here. We're just gonna look more into it. There's more. We gotta find it. All right, you guys, be good, be safe, and be nice to each other.
Everybody being arrested and doing time in Mexico. Everybody extradited over there and doing their time there. That'll be justice for us as of now.
Can you say anything?
We can't say anything. Yeah, we can't say anything about it, but they're working on it.